Howdy folks, I've got a question for you guys. Now, the question is very simple. What's better? Is it better to believe that God sent only one religion from all time to mankind, preaching the one message, to worship the one God, and to follow the prophets, to obey the commands, and to be good to your neighbors? Or is it better to believe that somehow there ended up a bunch of different religions that all say different things, that call to different tribes and different peoples, and most of which are not preserved, don't make any sense, logically go against our intellect? What's better? What's better, to believe that God is uncreated, that He is one, unique, that He has all knowledge, that He does not regret, that all of His attributes are perfect? Or is it better to believe that God can be other than God, that God can be a dog or a snake or a human? God can poop and use the bathroom, forget things, regret things that He did, commit suicide. Which is better? Now, every one of you knows what the answer is. You know what makes more sense. And when we talk about the contingent being, the necessary existence, when we talk about the non-contingent being, the necessary existence, the one which suffices everything else that is in existence, you know that it's clear that God is ever living, that God does not die, that the creator of the heavens and the earth is such, the creator, not created, doesn't become created. When the carpenter makes a table, the carpenter doesn't become the table. This is something that's accepted. But yet, when it comes to God, people want to throw their minds out the window because they say it's a mystery. Well, even though we don't know the extent of God's mercy, the extent of God's justice, and the extent of God's power, we can understand the quality of what God is. And one is easy to understand. And every person, from children to adults to grandparents and elderly, can understand that one is always one. One can never be more than one, but yet one at the same time. At this point, what's better? To play games, to accept things that don't make sense just because it feels good and because it's been repeated so many times? Or is it better to use the mind that your Creator gave you and accept the truth based on that, based on sound evidences, and based on a revelation that is intact, that has been preserved, word for word, letter for letter, since it was revealed to that prophet? And at the end of the day, there's only one way, one deen, one worldview, religion if you will, that has been preserved 100% completely by that Creator. And only one that has no contradictions within itself. And that is the Quran. And that way is Islam. So I invite you, all of you today, to read the Quran. You can go get a free copy here at www.get-quran.com. That is get-quran.com. And for those of you who have recognized this truth and recognize all of the problems with the Bible, the fact that it has not been preserved, that it has tons of mistakes in it, leave your misguidance today. Leave that darkness, that which you know does not give you any peace on the inside, but just fills you with hype and emotions, and then it goes away after a little bit. Come to the truth that never leaves you, the truth that gives you peace eternally until the day that we meet our Maker. And the only way that will grant you paradise, come to that today, Al-Islam, like me and so many other people are doing right now. May Allah, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, guide all of us. Ameen. Peace.